So Christian Linke, the co-creator of Arcane, did an interview with TheDirect, the link is in the description. He did it a while ago, that's when he confirmed that there are multiple spin-offs in the works, and some of the characters from Arcane, their story will continue in these spin-offs, right? For some of them. The thing is, in a continuation to that interview, they posted another answer a couple of days ago, and in this answer he mentions that they have multiple products which are kind of born out of Arcane. None of them are in full production, but they are pretty aggressively developing a number of them, and they are very excited about those. I really like the wording pretty aggressively, and that's because I would most likely use something like that myself. So whenever he mentions multiple products which are kind of born out of Arcane, I'm thinking about the spin-offs he mentioned, and among them probably a movie. I've already seen a lot of people who are thinking about a movie, in the community of course. Nothing is confirmed, only speculation. A movie, and we all know it. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. A movie about Echo and Jinx, yes. If you remember from that interview with Christian Linke, or rather conversation between Christian Linke and Necrit, Christian Linke mentioned that their story is worth continuing. So what would that movie showcase? Well, you can tell me your own opinion in the comment section, but I believe, and I've seen other people saying, that Echo's early days would make a lot of sense to introduce in the movie. So Echo during his childhood, whatever happened to his parents, if anything happened to them, because in the League of Legends Wild Rift minigame, Echo mentions that Benzo was around even when his parents couldn't be. Sure, you can interpret that in two ways. One, they couldn't be around because they were dead, but if they count the League of Legends lore, then his parents were factory workers, that's why they couldn't be around. Besides that, they can also add the moment when Echo meets Jace for the first time and scams him out of his money, and then he follows him back to his apartment. They can showcase that if they want to, they don't have to, but it would be a funny moment in my opinion. After that they can show what happened after the explosion, then the 7-year time skip, the creation of the firelights, some of the moments when Echo tries to save Powder, because we know of at least one deleted scene where Echo tries to do that. Echo was creating slowly the firelights, and he was trying to get closer to Silco because he thought that he was keeping Powder prisoner. So at one point he finds Powder in Silco's lair, and he tells her that he is there to rescue her, to which she replies that she doesn't want to be rescued, she's Jinx now. And when Echo tries to pull her out physically, she slaps him. That's one of the moments, but we know of at least one other moment, and that one, as far as I remember, is referenced in Jinx's diary. They can also add a bunch of other scenes between Echo and Jinx during the time skip where they fight each other, or where Echo fights against Silco's goons. A lot can happen during the 7-year time skip, but related to Echo, I believe these would make a lot of sense to add to the movie. Together with the scenes which were implied in the 9th episode, the moments with Echo and Jinx, the preparation of going to fight against the Noxians, and whatever happened after Echo saved everyone, right? If he is going to create another Z drive, if Jinx is alive, and maybe she helps him create a new Z drive, if he wants to do that, maybe not, and then whatever else he plans to do in Zone. All of these are moments I would like to see. Maybe by the time they release this movie in 2 years or something like that, I will think of other ideas, but for now these are okay. So that's all I wanted to say. If you have anything else you want to add in the comment section besides your opinion to my question of what would you like to see in the movie, feel free to do so.